Hello, Adam here, and welcome to yet another incredible binge recaps. Today's discussion is about Prometheus, a 2012 movie that follows the origin of humanity. In doing so, a team finds a structure on a distant moon, but they soon realize they are not alone. Before pursuing the plot, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and click that notification bell. Alright, be warned, because this video contains a lot of spoilers. The movie begins with the credit sequence on Earth, screening an alien drinking a weird liquor. Soon, he felt sick as his DNA started to decay and he fell into a basin. This scene depicts how life began on Earth. Later, a team, including Elizabeth Shaw and Charlie Holloway, searches for ancient emblems in a cave. Shaw explores an antique cuneiform on which Holloway depicts that it has the same configuration as all the others. The scene changes to a spaceship where one of our main characters, David, the robot, is wandering around, playing and seeing someone's memories. Soon, the ship warns of a destination threshold, and he sees a planet that appears to be Uranus, but not confirmed in the movie. As he arrives to see the companions, Shaw is awakened, followed by all team members from stasis, a technique to slow down the aging process. Before initiating their plans, they get their meals to overcome the weakness of 2 years in their pods. Meredith Vickers, the team consultant, directs everyone to the plan, and Peter Whalen, the guy from 2049, encourages the team and directs Shaw and Holloway as the mission's leaders. After that, Shaw and Holloway discuss the ancient cuneiform found on the Earth. According to them, all pictograms from different civilizations separated by centuries were worshipping that star. On further discussion, we realize that they are going to find their maker. Janik, the captain, finally commenced the landing beside the dome structure. The atmosphere is not habitable for them as the carbon dioxide amount is over 3%. After descending, they get equipped and initiate their mission, arrive at the dome, and find it almost empty. Janik asks Fifield, the geologist, to get a grid of the structure. Fifield flies the drones, or we can say his pups, for mapping. While descending in search of human origin, they get into a weird situation. As the sun is heating the water, the carbon dioxide level gets habitable, and the air is breathable like it is on the Earth. Holloway takes off his helmet, followed by Shaw and the engineers. David finds a stone block that appears to be some authentication or electrical board. He presses some buttons on it, and suddenly an augmented reality starts displaying, in which some creatures are running from someone. One of the creatures gets decapitated at the entrance of the hall. Seeing this, Fifield and Milburn terrorize and decide to retreat from the mission. Shaw applies carbon dating on the alien's corpse and finds that he has been dead for about 2,000 years. Conversely, David opens the hall's door, and it is bizarre yet mysterious from inside. A giant statue of an alien's face and many small pillars secreting a black sticky matter. They see a mural on the roof, which changes when David touches the black matter. They have changed the room's atmosphere. Shaw takes the head of the alien, and David takes one of the pillars. They rush outside, and in the meantime, Janik and the engineers read a storm warning through the ship's forecast. As the team ran towards the ship, the storm was approaching them. Their survival chances looked minimal, but somehow they managed to get on board of the vessel at the very last moment. The alien's head falls from Shaw's car, and despite the storm getting her, she runs for it. Holloway approaches to save her, but the storm pressurizes them both, and before they get lost in the shower, Ford arrives and saves them. Back on the ship, Shaw is studying the alien's head. Ford and Shaw realize that it's not the exoskeleton, but a helmet. They take off its helmet, and there we see the alien's face, almost similar to the Hall statue and the alien we saw back during the credit sequence. Shaw performs experiments on it, which don't go very well, and ends up with getting exploded. The movie's main plot begins with David talking to someone. "I will take care of it." Vicker also asks him what he said about the plan, depicting that they are on to something the team is not yet apprised of. Then he begins to open the pod that he admonished with pillars. Inside the pod he finds green-colored crystals having black matter inside. He seduces the black matter by saying, "Big things have small beginnings." Conversely, Shaw advances with the experiments and discovers that the aliens' DNA matches with humans, depicting that they are the creators of humanity. After that, David initiates his evil plans, and while conversing with Holloway, he pours a drink for him. The story gets more unexpected when Fifield and Milburn get caught by a cute yet deadly baby alien in the hall. Janik decides to go after them, and as the team arrives there, they find them dead. Meanwhile, David is again found carrying out his evil plan. He gets into an empty room where he finds something like augmented reality showing the whole universe. He also finds an alien sleeping in a vessel. Conversely, Shaw realizes that Holloway is infected. As they rush back to the ship, Vickers blocks their way by saying he cannot enter shortly before Holloway transforms into one of the aliens, but gets burned by Vickers. The scene changes to David medically examining Shaw. He discovers that she is pregnant with Holloway's child. As he was infected, there's a possibility that she is having an alien baby in her stomach, growing at an unusual speed. Fearing the worst, she uses the automated surgery table to extract the squid-like creature from her abdomen. She then mistakenly enters a room where she sees Peter Whalen. He was alive this whole time, and then he discloses the plan himself. He was dying. Before he does, he wants to meet his maker, so they can save him from his death. Whalen convinces her, or we can say he misguides her, to join their plan. It's now time for the final mission. The team, including Whalen, David, and Shaw, prepare to meet their maker. As they enter the cargo hold, Janik, back in the ship, amends the map by isolating the dome. Soon, he realizes that it is not a place or building. It's an alien ship. Conversely, David and the team enter the room where the alien is hibernated. David then wakes the alien. Whalen tells David to talk with him as he knows the alien's language, but Shaw interrupts them and suggests asking what's in the cargo and why they hate us despite being our creator. All of a sudden, the alien decapitates David and kills Whalen too. Shaw runs from her, and in doing so, she looks back at the alien, seeing it trying to navigate the ship. She escapes from there and informs Janik about the alien heading for the Earth to destroy mankind. She advises him to stop the alien, but Vickers interrupts them and says they are leaving. Janik disagrees with Vickers and orders Ravel to warm up the ion propulsion to stop the alien ship. He also suggests Vickers to get off the ship within 45 seconds, which she does. Janik and his loyal friends sacrifice their lives and bump into the alien ship. Only Vickers and Shaw survive, but not for long as the alien ship seems to be crashing towards them. They run for their lives. Shaw survives the crash at the last moment, but unfortunately, the ship crashes on Vickers. And that's the end of the... Wait! The movie doesn't end there. Shaw rushes to the remaining chamber of the Prometheus ship, and there she finds her alien baby grown and ready to break the door at any moment. Soon, David warns her about the alien approaching her. As she was about to meet her in, she opened the door, enabling the alien baby to get his hands on the alien. In the end, David asks for help in return for getting her back on the Earth, but she refuses to go back and instead desires to advance her research to meet humanity's creator. So, do you think Shaw met her creator? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you like this movie, check out this movie about a plant that needs human flesh to survive.